No one even imagined how to imagine it.
Okay.
Why would you? Numbers are for counting. So nobody had any use to count zero. It just was not there for most of civilization, even through the Roman Empire. They can count. They used Roman numerals. You can't write zero with Roman numerals.
No, you can't. Right.
There is no symbol for zero. The concept of zero was not yet invented. So when they made the Julian calendar, that's the one that has a leap day every 4 years, because they knew enough to know that the calendar needed it. That calendar, the Julian calendar, which anchored its starter date on the birth of Jesus. So when would Jesus have been born? All right. And, in the mythical year between the two, he can't be born in AD 1 because that's after, and he can't be born in BC because that's before. So this was an issue. So now move time forward, going it's in the 600s, 700s. I forgot exactly when. In India, there were great advances in mathematics there, where they even developed the numerals, early versions of the numerals we now use.
Okay.
Rather than Roman numerals. Okay.
Right.
Roman numerals were letters. These are now sort of symbolic shapes that would then represent the numbers. And in this effort was the hint that maybe you might want a zero in there. Okay?
Okay.
So we're crawling now before we can walk, but the seeds are planted. These new mathematics work their way to the Middle East. Okay? And Baghdad specifically, a big trading post from all corners of Europe and Asia and Africa. And there it was. Ideas were put across the table. This is the golden age of Islam. All right.
Wow.
Major advances were made in engineering and astronomy and biology, physiology and vision. That's where the discovery that in vision is a passive phenomenon, not active. And so all of this is going on, and then the zero was perfected.
Oh.
The zero is perfected. They call those numerals Hindu numerals.
Okay.
But we today call those numerals Arabic numerals.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? So this is the full tracking there, because in the Middle East, an entire algebra rose up, and arithmetic and algebra rose up, invoking zero, and you have negative numbers, and so mathematics is off to the races. Algebra is one of very common words in English that has its roots in Arabic. A lot of the AL words, AL is the in Arabic, as I understand it. Yeah. So algebra, algorithm,
Right.
another one, alcohol. These are all traceable to that period. So I'm just saying zero, just consider how late zero came in civilization. The Egyptians knew nothing of zero.
Right.
But it's there, and we've got it. And so now,
So what is this? What is this I hear about the Mayans and zero, that they somehow had something to do?
I don't
with the
fully
concept?
know my Mayan history, other than that their calendar was they really worshipped Venus in the sky.
Oh.
And so the calendar was sort of Venus based. The calendar in ancient Egypt was based on the star Sirius. I'm talking about the New Year when you start the New Year.
Yeah.
'Cause that's completely arbitrary when you say the New Year just began. Completely arbitrary. Just pick a date and whatever matters in your culture, call it the beginning of the year. It's not, and to this day, when is the Chinese New Year? It's in like late January, February, right?
Right.
Everybody's got a different starter date. And so that
The Jewish New Year is another New Year that,
yeah, everybody's got their New Year.
everybody's got their own New Year.
The academic calendar has a New Year. It's September 1st, even though they don't say it. It really is that. The academic folks come back from summer vacation. Children buy their school supplies. One quick thing: you got $100 in your bank account, and you go withdraw $100 from the cash machine, and the bank tells you what before you withdrew the 100.
Before you withdrew this $100,
you sound like this has happened to you, Chuck. Right. So here's the thing: you have no money left in the bank, and that's bad. But what's worse is to have negative money.
Yes.
In the bank. And so this whole concept of negative numbers arose and made complete sense once you pass through zero. And now instead of something coming your way, you now owe it.
Right.
And so the mathematics began to mirror commerce and the needs of civilization as we
Right.
move forward, because we're doing much more than just counting things. So now you can go into negatives, and this keeps going with math, and you find other needs of culture and civilization and science where whole other branches of math have to be developed. And so this just went on. And then we got trigonometry, all the stuff that you thought the teacher was just being angry with you, giving you these assignments. These are entire branches of math. The zero started it all, where it gives you deeper insights into the operations of nature.
Absolutely. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, all this just from nothing.
Yeah, from
all,
nothing.
all this came from nothing.
And so in this way, nothing means something.